Greetings, guys and goddesses. It's your god, brother Andre. I was confronted earlier by some people in a group who felt the need to defend the Catholic Church and defend the Christian religion. And they disagree with me by saying that the Catholics are anti life. Let me get something straight, real quick. Those awakened, they know this. Anytime you go against the true Holy Trinity, the divine Trinity of woman, man, and child, you're anti life. To go against woman and man becoming one to produce another life, okay, is anti life. So, knowing that the Catholic Church promotes the ideal of a Holy Trinity being Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, two men, and then a baby. That's going against the real Holy Trinity of woman, man, and child. And to go against that is anti-life. You can't produce life from two men. You can't get a baby from two men. The same thing with two women. You can't get a baby from two women. So not only are they anti-life, but they are flaming homosexuals. They practice homosexuality all throughout the Catholic Church, and they're doing it real flamboyantly in these modern day black churches as well, Christian churches. You know, these dudes moving around all homosexually, all feminine wise, and whatever y'all want to, words y'all want to use. I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? The Catholic Church is the center of the homosexual culture that Europeans practice, period. Second, to this day, those who are truly devoted to their God in the Catholic religion, they support the Holy Trinity, or the idea of a Holy Trinity being a man, another man, and a baby, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? All three men. How do you X out the woman who is the portal, who is the life giver, who is the nurturer? To X out the woman is to X out life, period. You are anti-life. Not only do they X out the woman, the Catholics even have institutions that they call monasteries. In monasteries, we all know what they are. This is a place where nuns stay at. What is a nun? A nun is a woman who vows to never mate with a man, never have any physical contact sexually with a man, or to reproduce life. And that's their way of sacrificing to their God, their bodies. That is not of God or of a divine source, which is a divine source reproduces and reproduces and reproduces so it can continue on. That is not of a divine source to not reproduce. So you're trying to be close to God, like, by not reproducing. To me, that's trying to be ungodlike, going against God, going against the source, going against the creator. So what God do you worship? In these places where they have these nuns, these monasteries, it's rumored, I don't know, I'm not there, but it's rumored there's a lot of homosexuality going on in there. And if we check the history over the years, over centuries, there's nothing but a history of lesbians all throughout their culture of Greek, European people, period. There's a history of homosexuality, lesbians and male homosexualities, doing all kinds of nasty, vile things to each other. You know what I'm saying? So getting back to my point, the male equivalent is also present in this Catholic religion. The male equivalent to a nun is what we call a friar or a monk. Okay, and they do the same thing. They don't want to have any interaction with females and stuff like that. If you can't have an interaction with a female, which is your natural instinct to have intercourse with the opposite sex, then you do some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Me, you had to kill me because it's not going down. All right, we shooting out to the death, and I'm somewhere where I can't use my guns, we fighting to the death. Okay, so remember those facts when you are confronted by any Euros who murder our people in the streets legally under their system, or if you're confronted by Christians who believe in the concept of two men being able to produce a baby, or two men and a baby being Trinity. You know what I mean? Or if you're confronted by Catholics, you know, who founded the ridiculous concept of two men and a baby, and openly practice homosexuality and the avoidance of procreation of life through the mating with partners of the opposite sex. They are anti-life, and they are not of the source. All right, the source is in you. You're an extension of the source. The source is an extension of you. We are all one, 360 degrees, perfection and power. It's your God, brother Andre Freeland. Women, keep procreating with the brothers. Brothers, keep it manly. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all.